Hello and welcome to my rules explanation slash playthrough of Steam Rails to Riches. This is the, appropriately enough, Steam port of Steam Rails to Riches, a classic pick up and deliver route building Martin Wallace game. We are going to play a new game, not online of course, because I don't like to play games online with people, especially when I'm explaining them. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to play, there's several maps that you can play. We're going to do Southeastern Canada and Northeastern USA, because we're going to play 3 players. You see you can buy expansions. You got little 2-player Belgium and Luxembourg down here. Which actually is an interesting conceit. Anyway, an interesting idea. So, yeah, we'll play Southwestern Canada and Northeastern USA. And as with other games that come with expansions, I like to really run a game into the ground before I get an expansion. I'm not really a completionist. So let's play. The last time I played against 2 Earls. And I've been thinking about the idea of playing somebody who is a little more difficult. The problem is I don't really know what these AI features mean. Skills versus risk versus aggression. So we'll just go ahead and play against Melissa, and I don't really want to play against Earl. We'll play against Melissa and Holly. They seem to be quite skilled. And this way I'll probably lose because I'm not very good at this game. We'll go first, clearly. And we're going to play the basic game. And next video I will do the standard game rules and how they differ from this one. This adds a player which we do not care about. So let's go ahead and take a look at our map. So yeah, this game, the tabletop version, is similar to some train games. Like I said, this is a pick up and delivery game and route building. So this is me. I'll be these orange pieces. And I want to sort of get the most prestige, become the most famous by showing how clever I am with logistics. Which, when I say it out loud, sounds like not the most exciting idea for a game. But, so, you see these little cubes in these cities. These cubes want to go to a city that matches that color. So the red cubes want to go to red cities. The gray cubes want to go to a gray city, but you'll notice there are no gray cities yet. Yellow cube wants to go to yellow city, purple, purple, blue, blue. You understand colors. So, the way that you'll get these goods, so let's say I want to give this purple good over here to Hartford. I'll need to build rail between these 2 places. And I'll do that by laying tracks, of which we have several choices down here. And laying tracks costs me money. So this track would cost me $2. Well, 2 sets of, we'll just call them dollars. And I think we can all agree. It's weird for me. Sometimes it takes me out of the moment because it must be like thousands of dollars, right? Like tens of thousands of dollars. I don't actually know how much it costs to lay track. But it's, oh, I mean, you get rid of all the zeros, clearly. So this is just going to cost 2. The price for laying track is based on the pieces, based on the art on the hex and the availability, the possibilities from the hex that you'll be placing down. This guy only has 2 exits. Same with this guy. And it's $1 per exit. So you see over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 exits, so it will cost $4. Now that price is assuming that we're building just on flat terrain, which are these pieces, well not that piece, these pieces. If we build on water, it's going to cost us extra. It's going to cost us 1 extra because we need to ford it, right? And if we build over mountains, it'll cost us 2 extra. Because we either need to demolish the mountain or like, well, not maybe completely, but like tunnel through it, you know what I mean? That's, it costs us a little bit more money. You'll notice some of these little guys have these circles. So if I wanted to build a rail from Albany to New York, and I wanted to go through this sort of proto-city of Poughkeepsie, I could play this one here, just straight down. Here, I would need to play this one. You need to play these circles in places where there are these proto-cities, and that actually increases the cost of laying the hex by 1. So the cost of playing this hex in Poughkeepsie, I don't know why I can't say that word, Poughkeepsie, would be 4, because it's 1 for each of the exits, that's 2. An additional 1 for the city is 3, and then the river, placing on the water, would give us 4. That cost me $4. And then I could play another one of these to connect it. Now, we don't start with any money. So you'll see over here, this is all the information about me as a player. This track is the income track. We all start at 0. So there's 10 rounds in the game. After each round, we do an income round where we either receive income if we are positive on the income track, or we lose income if we've taken a loan. To take a loan, you move back 1 step on the income track and you get $5. But now my income is -1, so I'm going to have to pay 1 every turn until I get positive on the income track. So this is where I am on the income track. I can look at that without having to look at this. This tells me how much money I have on hand. This tells me my victory points. And this tells me the level of my locomotive. So let's go back to our example. We built a connection between Albany and Poughkeepsie, and then we built a connection between Poughkeepsie and New York. My locomotive, though, is only a level 1 locomotive. So I would not be able to move this yellow good to Albany, because it would actually be it would be the second city I'd deliver to, the second city I'd hit. You can move 1 to 1 city per locomotive step that you have. So if these 2 guys were connected, I'd be fine. I could move this red piece here and this blue piece here. But if this guy went doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would need a level 2 locomotive. And in the game, you can get up to a level 6 locomotive. So 6 is going to be the maximum to be able to move 1 QB from 1 city to another city. Now, another thing to keep in mind with good movement, the movement of the goods, is, let's say I had track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Maine to New York, and I wanted to move this red good. And the first step on my trip is Boston. I would have to deliver it to Boston because the color matches. I can't bypass this to get more benefit from delivering down here. Benefit, I hear you asking, what kind of benefit can you get from delivering goods? Well, my friend, that is actually where the game is. So when you deliver, let's say I've connected Maine and Boston, and I move this little red QB down here, I have 2 options for sort of scoring. One thing I can do is I can go up 1 step on the income track per link of the delivery I made. So I made a level 1 delivery, so I could go up 1 step on the income track. Or, conversely, you can get 1 victory point for each link you made. So I could either go up 1 step on the income track, or get 1 victory point. Now, if let's say I had connection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I had a level 5 locomotive, so I could deliver this blue one. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those were all my tracks. I built all those tracks. I could either go up 4 or 5 steps on the income track, or get 5 points. So it's, to a degree, it's a balance, deciding when to get points versus when to get victory points. Excuse me. Now, let's say that I did that same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this track was owned by Melissa. I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, because those 4 tracks are all mine. Melissa would get 1. She could either get an income, go up on income, or get a victory point. Now, the 4 that I get would have to go towards one or the other. So if I was at 8 on the income track, I couldn't say, okay, well, boost me up 2 on the income track and then give me 2 points. It would either be just 2 on the income track or 4 points. So I'd probably choose the points at that point. Point, 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 point. I said it 5 times in that sentence. Okay, so you can see over here, you can kind of get a feel for what's happening with everybody in the game. Like I said, 10 rounds. So the way a round is going to happen is we're going to auction. We're not going to auction. We're going to choose an action card, which we will see in a minute when we actually start. And that will determine turn order for the following round, which I willfully did not understand when I played this in person last, even though apparently it was explained to me several times. So to the point where I even said to the person I played it with a couple days ago, hey, I got this rule wrong. And he was like, I know you did. I told you several times. I felt kind of dumb. Okay, so everybody gets rules wrong sometimes. Even me. Okay, so the first thing we do is we get an action card. The second thing is we're going to, in turn order, place track. And we can place 3 pieces of track a turn. Let's say I was building track from Albany to Syracuse, and like I said, I can only place 3 on a turn. So I went 1, 2, 3, and I stopped here because I'm a poor planner and I didn't want to go to Utica. So 1, 2, 3. Now that's not completed between 2 cities, which is fine. It's still going to be considered my track until the end of the next turn. So I have another turn to continue it. Bleep, bloop, blop. I could just build 1 more to just kind of like hedge my, take my time with it. But if I forgot about it or decided to just abandon it, the next turn somebody could come from Syracuse and just take my hard work, which would be kind of terrible. So everybody lays track, and then we have 2 rounds of good delivery. Now, on your turn good delivering, you have 2 choices. You can, as it says in the name, deliver a good, or you can upgrade your locomotive 1 step. Now, in a round, you can only ever upgrade your locomotive once. So you couldn't use both good delivery turns to upgrade the locomotive. So try to always have at least 1 good you can deliver each round. Maybe more, but at least 1. If you can do 2, bravo. And then we will all, after we've all done that, we will choose turn order again. It'll just cycle through. We'll do that 10 times. Okay, so the very first point, oh wait, there's something I didn't explain. So this tab down here, cities, is how we can get gray cities on the board, and how we can get 1 more of each color out on the board as well. Now these little proto-cities, there's an action card that will allow us to place 1 of these hexes on that proto-city. If it's already been developed with rail, it just replaces the rail. If it hasn't been developed with rail, then you can place it and you can just build rail right into it without having to place 1 of these hexes with a little circle on it. Now when you place 1 of those guys, you'll be able to put 1 of these pairs of goods on that new city tile. You'll notice on the city tile there's this little, like, it looks like the ocean, called a little ocean hex. It just looks like that from a distance. Up close, it's game art from one of the action cards, but from a distance it looks like a little sea hex. That means the city can't be developed anymore. We developed it up from this proto-city state, and we put goods in it, and that's it. You'll notice these cities, these starting cities, don't have that little ocean hex on them. So there will be an option for us to add more good cubes to existing cities once, and then we'll put a little ocean hex on it and be on our merry way. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a little hard to explain without being able to show you what the action cards are, but I'm going to go ahead and pass on first. I don't want to bid for first. We don't start with any money, so I'm kind of okay not going into debt for the auction. So we will bid 0. Actually, that means I don't have to pass. I can bid 0 and be in the auction. Melissa bids 1. Holly bids 2. And that puts me in... I'm not getting involved in this. I'll confirm it. And then these two will bid back and forth. They both seem to think it's pretty cool to go first. They're willing to pay a fair amount for it. Now, I'm willing to bet that Melissa is going to outbid me to go to second. I wonder how high I can get her to bid, though. That's as high as I want to go. I don't actually want to do anything. Oh, no, and I do have to pay 2. Well, that was silly. Okay. So here are our action cards. Now, we bid on turn order this time, so I'll be going third. But you'll notice that all of these action cards have a number on them. They're saying this is going to dictate what the turn order next turn is going to be. So as it stands right now, Holly's going to go last, Melissa's going to go before her, and no matter what I choose, I'm going first next turn. So that's not the worst place to be in. So let's talk about what benefits you get based on what card you choose. If you choose the number 1, you definitely are going to be first in turn order. For me, there's no benefit in taking that because I'm going to be first no matter what. But if you're desperate to be first and someone is going to be able to choose an action card after you, that's where that benefit lies. Number 2 is first move. So when we do our movements of goods, we will go in turn order. Doop, blop, bloop, doop, blop, bloop. But if I took this card, I would actually get to move first. So it would go doop, 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 doop. And the same thing is true here for number 4. I would get to build train tracks before anybody else if I took that one. The engineer card, number 3, allows you to build 4, to lay 4 pieces of track instead of 3 on your turn. And city growth here is what we talked about with putting the ocean hex on a city and putting 2 new colored bits on here. Now, number 6, the locomotive, what Melissa took, you'll notice she's at a level 2 locomotive right now. And if you take card number 6, you can pay $2 plus the level that your train will be to upgrade your locomotive. So she paid $4 to be able to do that. And number 7 is how you are going to place one of these city hexes out if you take number 7. Number 7 is pretty popular. Well, what do I want to do? Let's go ahead and be an engineer. Yeah. Alright, so nobody affected the track laying turn order. So Holly's going to go first. You see that she's using this piece that's got the circle bit because she covered a proto-city. Let's see what Melissa's going to do. She's going to do the same thing in Worcester, I don't know. So it looks like they're all kind of planning for the future. Although she's not, she'll be able to deliver this. So Melissa will be able to deliver this, purple one, because she has a level 2 locomotive. So she can go 1, 2. That'll be good for her. Holly up here, oh, that's actually a pretty good setup. She's got these 3 purplies. So she can deliver them here. She's going to have to upgrade her locomotive as her first movement action, though. And then she'll be able to go 1, 2. So that's not bad. So where do we want to go? I don't like starting out near these dum-dums because I feel a lot of pressure. So what I kind of want to do, I feel like it's a bad idea. Because I could go Scranton, New York, but that's a bad idea. I get to go first next time. So when I go first next time, I want to be able to deliver at least 1 flippin' good. Okay, we're going to build. Our goal is going to be to kind of curve around here. Like this. That's going to be our goal. Or maybe even like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be, or even like this. No, let's not get crazy. Because we're still a ways off from being able to afford to transferring 5 links. I need to think about how I can do things today. And I can deliver this piece from Maine to Boston. That's something I can do right now. I could deliver this purple one to Hartford. I could do that this turn. I could connect these two, upgrade my thing, and then give that guy to Albany. And then I can come here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to build, like in our example, we're going to build, coming down, am I going to want, if I place this here, I can come back later and cover it with something that retains its current shape. Because I'm going to want, okay, go, I don't want to build it though. My goal is going to be to come around like this, but I could easily want, you know what, I'm going to replace that with a real city though. So let's save our money. When I put one of these cities on top of this, it can be built into from all 6 sides. Alright, so we do that, we do that, we do that. And you'll see I've had to take 3 loans out, which is giving me 15 money, but this has cost me 12 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. What else did I spend money on? I spent 2. Duh. I spent 2 bidding for turn order because I'm a genius. Okay, so that's why we have 3 money left. We're going to go ahead and build another train track. And remember, like I said, you don't have to finish it on this turn. When I click on this, it's going to put one of my little color dudes on here to show that that's my route. So I'll be able to finish that next turn. Okay, so for Holly's first thing, she upgraded her locomotive. Melissa, for her first thing, delivered, I'm assuming delivered one of those goods. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. I'm going to upgrade my locomotive because remember, I want to be able to move this good to Albany, and I can't do that now because my locomotive would stop here. So let's upgrade locomotive level up. So now Holly's going to do one of those purples. It's a nice little gig she's running there. Melissa's upgrading her locomotive, and I am going to click on New York, click on this yellow one, and then direct it along the tracks until it gets to the city of its color. Here I can either choose victory points or go up on the income track. I'm going to go up on the income track, which means I'm going to break even because now my income is at -1. So this gives us a little summary of turn 1 expenses and income. My income level is -1. I had $1, so now I have 0. Melissa's is -2. She had 4, so now she has 2. And Holly's is -3. She had 4, so now she has 1. I get to go first. So all of these guys come out, and I'm going to choose Urbanization. Now, Urbanization not only costs, locomotive costs 4 plus whatever level you're going to. It's going to cost 6 to build up one of these cities, but I got to do it. Okay, so, and I'm going to have 3 train tracks that I can build. So you know I'm going to want to build here because I need to finish what I started there. So let's go ahead and build there for 1, and then for 2. Well, let me think. What do we have color availability wise? Blue and yellow, purple and blue. Purple and blue might not be a horrible choice for over here. But remember, I'm going first, so these dum-dums could just build right into my cities, which is not a thing that I want. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and make a terrible decision. I'm a big fan of terrible decisions. And then let's take this little curved piece. Oops-a-doodle. Okay, so in the meantime, we'll take one of these. We're going to put a gray. I don't really have any gray. That's fine. Put a gray there. You know what? I want to have a monopoly on New York. I don't know why. So we'll do that. And then goods, because I can get this New York to go up here to Scranton. I bet I could do some goofy loop-de-loos. Okay. So this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could work. We'll just take these red cubes. Let's put a bunch of red. I don't know what red symbolizes, but this area. See, I knew that little jerk bag was going to come over here. I'm going to take my purple. Oh! The nerve. Okay, and what they chose to do, we didn't talk about this. They chose to add extra cubies, and Melissa or Holly went up on the track. So next turn, the turn order is going to be Melissa, Holly, and then me. So right now, I'm going to move some goods. This really irritates me. That ruins, well, you know, it doesn't ruin anything. I don't want to spend any of those reds yet because I think I can get them in a more roundabout way to New York. So I'm going to spend one turn. Am I risking losing anything? The purple's going to go away. Well, I don't know. We might have something better to do. We're just going to upgrade our locomotive. Yeah, there we go. 3. That's nice. Shipping around, shipping around. So now I'm at a 3. I'm going to go ahead and send this blue one down here. Now, in order to be able to use, like, let's say that there was a blue cube here. In order to be able to ship, in order to be able to ship from here to here, I would need to control either 50% or more of the lines in between. So if I finish this line, I wouldn't be able to do it because green owns the majority of the lines. Let's go ahead and do that. And we will take those 3 to the income track. And then we need to build up that income track. Boo. So we're going last this time. Alright, so this comes up if you have to take a loan in order to pay your income, which is pretty rough. It is possible to go bankrupt in this game. Now, do I want to take the locomotive? I'm not going to take the locomotive. I do want to go first, though. So either I get to first move cubes, or I get to go first. Well, first move cubes, so it doesn't make sense to take number 1. Let's see what this one does. Blocking around, blocking the dude. It's a bit rude, blocking the dude. So now, in order to get this piece, in order to connect it to Boston, it's going to have to sort of curve around like this. Now this is a bit rough because I don't have an in to Boston then. Especially if, oh, she just abandoned it. I'm not interested. Okay, I got bigger fish to fry. So let's work on, because I'm gonna want, how is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I'm not actually that worried about having any of these be finished this turn because I can do these yellows. So really, I'm just setting up for next time. Yeah. Oh, I get to move goods first. Is there anything that'll benefit me? No. So we'll move one of these yellows. 1, 2, 3. income track. Yay, we're at 0 income. I guess my question boils down to, do I need to upgrade my engine right now? And I'm going to say no. I want to go up on the income track. Now, is this a bad idea? Probably, because the robots seem to be pretty dead set on getting up that income, up that locomotive track. Well, that's fine. I don't live my life as a robot. Alright, I get to go first. I'm going to go ahead and choose Urbanization. And I'm going to want to place it. I should have made this one curvy. It's purple. Yellow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can make it purple. We'll make it. There's a yellow right there. Make it red. No! Oof, not red, because I need all those red pieces to go through it. We'll make it. We'll make it blue. And in it, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray. Gray and yellow. Gray and purple. Oh, not gray, because it'll go through gray right there. Well, gray and purple, they'll just alternate. That's fine. Okay. And then we'll lay some track out. So we will. I'm going to want this one to go bloop bloop. And then. I'm just kind of dumb. Okay. Well, we'll do this one. 1. We need to build another one off of there. 2. So I can keep it going. 3. That is my rail. Oh, I guess because I can't just have that rail just hanging out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, that was just poor planning on my part. Okay, it's fine. I'm definitely going to boost our locomotive this turn. What are we going to deliver? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I totally forgot about that. Stupid green. I'm going to siphon all my red pieces. Golly. I can't even. I mean, I can deliver this one. Okay, let's just increase our locomotive and then give some thought to other things. See this, like, twisty doodle do? Like, you want to make as many stops as you can to get as many points. Because the name of this game is not efficiency. Fudge. I guess I'll be able to come up around here. Just go bloop, 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 bloop. That's all I'll do. Let's just do that. Golly. I'd really rather just cycle that back. 2, 3, 4. Can't get it. I have to do this one. 1, 2. The income truck, please. Locomotive. This green makes me mad. I'm mad. Okay. So I could buy the locomotive thing. I'm not. No. Oh, and they took the extra train track? I'll do move pieces first then. 9. Alright. No, Scranton. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. It's a weird choice. Alright, we're gonna finish this. I got way overzealous. And then we're gonna come up here to Syracuse. Nobody started taking points yet though, so that's good. Oh, okay, I have to move it good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's raise our locomotive. Now, you may be wondering, can you just cycle this around? No, you cannot. Rude. Taking my red pieces. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take one of these red ones. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna use that on the income truck. Dang it! That's my red pieces! My whole strategy was centered around those red pieces. I'm not the best at this game. I do get 2 for that, because you'll notice they use their track 4 times and mine 2 times. So I'm going to use it on the income track to go beep boop of the income track. Cool. Alright. I get to go first. I'm going to... It's a lot of pressure to urbanize. Well, I could go 1, 2, 3, and I could urbanize there. Alright, I'll show what I do. Alright. Doop. You notice the 6 is blacked out because they've already maxed out their locomotives. So, bully for them. We're going to put this gray guy here. We're going to come down to the tracks. 1, 2, 3. And then in that space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue and a gray would be perfect. Is that tempting? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with it. Alright. They're going to add cubes. I need to add an extra piece, so I'll be able to ship goods first. They added cubies to this one, which is interesting. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take this blue one. Uh-oh. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was I thinking? Cancel. It's fine. I'll just take this red one. But they said they'll play it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sell it. Now, I'm at the income level of 7, so I'm going to go ahead and take this for points. We're all at that point where we're going to start taking stuff for points. I knew that jerkbag was going to steal my blue cube. Okay, let's just go ahead and upgrade the locomotive. That's fine. Okay, we didn't talk about this. I'll wait until they've done things. No, I wanted that one. No. How many more sets of cubies do we have? I guess I'll take that one. Scoring at the end is based on how many points you have, as well as how many links you have. And I have not been making as many links as I try to. And every 2 steps you've gone up the income track, you also get a point for. So, let's see. This is telling you how many pieces you've built, how many rail bits. Alright. Well, daggum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just drop a pencil. Why was I holding a pencil? I don't know, because I'm not actually taking notes. That would be ridiculous. Okay, well, let's just take a little... Oh, bother, I can't do that. Because I would need to make it another connection, which would involve me paying to build over all of this. Ugh. Alright, well, let's at least connect... Hold on, let's do this. Let's do that. That. And that. Yeah. That actually is not terrible. I like it. Oh no. I do not want to pass. I did not realize it was my turn. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And sell that for victory points. That's some good... So these guys have good, like, loop-de-loop cohesion going on. Oof. Which is what I try for, and as you can see, I am woefully bad at it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There way I can get a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I'd done this one, no, it still would be too much. It still would be too much. Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's one too many. Okay, well then we'll have to do purple, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do purple. Whoopsie doodle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, victory points, please. I mean, that's the secret. Just have them go in an order of a color. Just have like red to yellow to blue to green. There's no green. To purple to gray to blue. Yeah, what if I gotta get some? So it's around 8. We don't have very much time left. I don't want to add another town in here into this disgusting mix. The thing is, I do need a red. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's no reds. There's just a gray. I'm a phony jokester. A phony jokester. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Silver. Silver's really close. Yellow and red. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yellow's not a bad idea. Actually, I'll just do this then. I'll take these. Yes, you're fine. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Alright, and then this red one. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way. Okay. I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. I know I just keep counting. We'll just go here and here. And then I guess we'll go here. And call it a day. Get out of here, Holly. I think we're just trying. Golly, that's pretty. I think really we're just trying to make as many connections as we can right now. Just get in there. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sell it. I'm at 5. I'm going to need those victory points then, please. Two, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2. Well, it's not going to work. Purple. Purple over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get that purple over there. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sell it. Those points. So we're out of cities to be placed too. So we'll just take the extra rail. We've only got 2 turns left. So what still needs to be connected? Oh, these people getting up in my space. Okay, if we do this. No. This one. And then cut off like this. I know. Go like this. Go like this. And next time I can hit all that. Oh, I'm taking victory points. I don't actually even know if I can take any stupid things this turn. I'm leaning towards no. I will next turn if I can keep these reds safe. But the problem with that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is going to have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The apes. We're going to have to get victory points. I mean, next time I'm only going to be able to deal 2. I feel like I need to know that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, it would have been better if I'd gone. It's fine. I wasn't thinking. So, this one. I can't double back through the same city. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. It's not close enough. I guess. Oh, hold on. What about this blue guy? Get out of here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's better than what I'm working with. 1, 2, 3. We will take that. I'm taking his points. Okay. So, bleep. I would like that one. There's still cubes to put out. Huh. Well, I'll do first to move. What's this Drake lady building? Spatially, she's a lot stronger than I am. This robot character is better. I'm dumb. This robot woman is better spatially than I am. 1, 2. I don't imagine. Oh yeah, I can do. Oh no, that's not even between 2 real places. Whatever. And then I'm sure they haven't let one go. Oh, what's this? For me. Sure. I just have 2 things that go to the same place. It's a point. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get slaughtered in this game. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1 away. My tracks were too short between some of these, I think. Let's just go ahead and do these. Let's just get our 10 points. And then we'll go from there. points, please. Oh, this is terrible. All right. So, this is how much money we make. Wow, I did well. They're going to get points for those too, but I'm not. Alright, let's see what the final score is. Me! That's fine. I thought I was going to lose by 10, so that works out alright. So, these were our finished scores. And we get 1 point per completed rail. I had more rail than everybody else, so that's good. I actively worked at that, but they were working towards it as well. And their income definitely was a boon. Could it have been that I didn't upgrade my train fast enough? I will say this. I'm learning something from playing with these robots. These super complicated little paths they had where they could just skip around and just stack it up. I think for not having anything that's super complicated, I still did fairly well. I wasn't planning as much as probably other people could. And I'm sure at least one person watching this video at one point was like, oh my god, you stupid dum-dum, why did you do that when you had this other perfectly fantastic thing you could have done? And to that I say, play it yourself. And you're probably right. I definitely did not feel like I was maximizing what I was doing in that game. But that's fine, it's a game. And it plays pretty quickly once you know the rules. So yeah, I'll do another video. I'll play against Melissa and Holly again, and we'll do the standard game. We'll see if I've learned from my mistakes and if I can lose by less than 9 points. Fingers crossed. It looks to me like the tiebreaker, because you see both of them at 72, it's probably money on hand, because Melissa had more money on hand, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day.